Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. On the return is Sean Tucker. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. He's going to air one out right away. And the Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. Finding room to the 20. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Open man is Jennings. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Bucs' 21-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Man in motion here is Jennings. They need 2. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
To throw is Mayfield. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Still on his feet. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
49ers.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
14. Buccaneers 6.
So following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. To return is Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
3rd and long. Here's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, here comes Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otton. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Ooh, that's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second. One-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any...
Good blocking, and he's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken around the 11. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Caught. This is IU. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They run once more with McCaffrey. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
I think there's one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys, run it up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offensive line, and let him find that space to pick up the first down.
13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Another 49er. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Purdy again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Buccaneers 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, really 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense, group, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The pressure's got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes Tucker. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. The ball comes out. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession.
Recovered by the offense.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. Zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Mayfield. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now a return coming from the 14. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Anthony Walker tackled back at the 28-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Kalijah Kancey getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Get set. Get set. Do not.
To throw is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 25.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Baker going to give it to Irvin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Second and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. Open man, the tight end, Kilkeith, was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Irving. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
King. Real. Hurry!
Back to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He'll return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 41-yard line.
first and 10, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
The 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he'll take it on in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
34. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd down and 3. A run here with McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. McCaffrey. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They convert with a gain of 15. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Purdy. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here's Purdy again. Flush to his right. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So here it is, 4th down and 10. Now Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
42. Buccaneers 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return is Tucker. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's 1st down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Patrick Taylor now on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a win here for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at...
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. On the return. Here comes Sean Tucker. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. They're taking a shot on this first play. Big gain downfield. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Catch made left side by Abuka. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the give, this is Irving. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything we watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Mayfield now from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Juke the defender. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 41. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. And they just hit one.
First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately they go for 2. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. I know the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision and those points.
And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to keep him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Working quickly here. First down, here's Lamar. He's got it near the 8. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throw caught at the 6. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the third time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Baker out of the pistol. Down the field, Evans has it. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So now the Buccaneers gonna go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's gonna look to throw this. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Likely's got it right side. A lot of mess on the move here. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Tucker now on the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over after the tackle's made at the 40-yard line.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
From the 35 on second down. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Another 2-point try coming for the Ravens. Jackson throwing for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, got a little history for you all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
First down, here's Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Irving on the inside give. He's got room to roam here. Brushes him off with ease. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working quickly here. Third down, here's Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
And it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And pass pulled in by Henry. He's at a one-stop. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Baltimore Ravens.
Lamar off the play fake. This is completed downfield to Likely. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And that's caught. Great call.